Have you been trying to use law of attraction and it doesn't quite seem to be working for you? Or maybe you're trying to manifest something and it's not showing up and you don't know why. Today we're going to talk about 3 things that you need to make sure that you're aware of before you can really have law of attraction start working for you successfully. So if you want to find that out, stay tuned. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Anna Rebecca and I'm here with the intention to help you live a life of your dreams by breaking through your limiting beliefs, doubts, and fears so that you can own your power and manifest a life that you love living every single day. Together we explore this mindset mastery by discussing things like law of attraction, manifestation, travel, lifestyle, and wellness. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 things that you need to make sure that law of attraction is successfully working for you. So let's get right in. So the last tip here is to get into alignment with your higher self and get into that flow state. Alignment with your higher self is really that feeling of being your authentic self, that feeling of authenticity. It's when the things that you believe, the things that you think, the things that you feel, the things that you say, the things that you do, all of those things are congruent with one another. They're all the same. That is how you know that you are in alignment with your higher self. These things, these dreams and these visions that you have of yourself and the things that you can do, you can get into alignment with your higher self in order to manifest literally anything that you want. So that's the last thing here that is so key in order to manifest anything and to really have the law of attraction working for you is that you need to get into alignment with yourself. Another way to think of it is to raise your vibration. Now, everything is energy. Energy is everything in this realm. So think of it as whatever you're doing, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, whatever you believe, whatever you say, all of those things are all putting out a vibration to the universe. And through law of attraction, like attracts like. So whatever it is that you are doing, you're putting out is exactly what you're getting back. So really take a look at what is it that you're putting out? What are the things that you're saying about yourself? What are the things that you're feeling and doing? Whatever it is that you're perpetuating in your mind, all that is doing is just shifting out from your subconscious and it's bringing it right back to you through the law of attraction. So this again for me was so crucial in realizing like all of the things that I didn't want in my life that I was unconsciously attracting through law of attraction, because this isn't just something that you can turn on and off. It's not a switch. Law of attraction and manifestation is going on 24/7 whether you like it or not. So when you start to realize those things and see what is it that you're putting out is exactly what you're getting back, you're able to easily shift that and put it into alignment with whatever it is that you do want. So we'll get into talking about those manifestation points and techniques in another video, but really the point of this was just making sure that you are gaining the awareness as to what you're currently doing in your life that isn't serving you, that isn't in line with whatever it is that you actually do want. And for me, this was so important because I'm realizing all of the things that I was unconsciously doing that I don't really want in my life, and taking a step back to have the awareness, forgive myself for not realizing that I was doing it. Because that's the other thing, you can't beat yourself up. We don't learn this stuff in school, even though we fully should. We have to learn these things along the way to realize what it is that we are creating in our lives, because you are either doing one of 2 things. You're either consciously creating your life or you are unconsciously creating your life, which is what a lot of people in this world are doing. And it's not to their fault. It's just from how our society is. You're not taught to say, oh, your thoughts create. Whatever you're thinking in your head is what you're going to be attracting. Realize those things and just forgive yourself for whatever it is that you are creating, whatever it is that you have brought into your current reality, whatever it is that you are bringing in and attracting through law of attraction. Forgive yourself and just bring awareness and realize that you can shift back. People talk about getting into alignment and it's so important. I know I've said it a lot in this video, and it is. And so you're probably wondering, well, how do I get into alignment? What do I do? How do I stay there? It's actually really simple. Getting into alignment with your higher self is really just getting in touch with what makes you feel good, that heart space, your intuition, your gut feeling, all of that. All of that is getting into alignment with your higher self. It's really what makes you feel good and what gives you energy, what feeds your soul. I love that. I love what feeds your soul. So just think about that. Think about the things that feed your soul. So I have a couple points that you can take away to make sure that you are staying in alignment every single day. And the first one is to slow down and breathe. Deep breath in. Just breathe and just get into it and just slowing down, because when you breathe, you're taking your mind out of your body. You're bringing oxygen to your blood. You're allowing everything to just slow down and just realize that everything is okay. Everything is going to be fine. When you slow down, it allows your brain and your mind to stop racing so much and brings you again, shifts your focus to what is happening now, shifts your focus to the current moment. I like to look at my hands just to be like, okay, I'm alive, I'm safe, I'm happy, I'm healthy, everything's okay, everything's working out for me. Slowing down to know that. Another phrase that I really like to remember is everything happens for you, not to you. So if you're having a moment of panic, just remembering that, just slow down and breathe and realize like everything's gonna be okay. Recenter, refocus, and just shift your energy right there. So the other thing you can do to keep in alignment with yourself is to meditate. And I know people are like, oh, meditation is so important. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I wasn't like not into meditating, but I wasn't as into it as everybody seemed to be. And I thought that there was something wrong with me, that I was like, I'm just not on this meditation thing. I did not truly get onto the meditation train until recently, because I would try and meditate and I would do these guided meditations and everything, and I was just like, I'm not feeling any different. I don't get it. But it really was when I started to slow down and take the other steps that I mentioned in this video, realizing what I was creating and detaching from the chaos, that my meditation started to shift. And it started to give me more clarity. It started to allow me to just get into that flow and just take a step back and breathe. And for me, when I started to meditate, what was helping me was actually to visualize the version of myself that was able to effortlessly be in this flow state and was able to effortlessly be in this state where everything was working out and everything was okay. And anytime I would close my eyes to meditate or get into that space, I just imagined that version of myself and embodied that and felt that and visualized that. And for me, that is what helped me to start to really get into my meditations. And it's a really powerful manifestation technique. So like I said, with the manifestation techniques, we'll talk about that in another video. But that might help you if you were in the same boat as me. That for me, I just was like, okay, all these people are talking about meditation and I don't really get it. I'm just, it wasn't clicking. I don't know. Maybe I was like thinking like, is there something wrong with me? No, it was just all of those other things blocking me from getting into that flow state, not realizing what I was creating, keeping that chaos in my life. That was all blocking me from having these really powerful meditations. To now I look forward to meditating and look forward to visualizing, because it puts me in this completely transformative state. So if you're like me, know that you can also easily get into this. Maybe use that technique that I did, just visualizing the version of yourself that is effortlessly creating everything that you want and is in that flow state, and imagine yourself in that and just at peace with yourself. So that's the second point, is meditation. And you don't have to do it every single day. I mean, like, it's a busy time. I don't know what you got going on in your schedule, but like, don't stress yourself out. Do it when it feels good. That's the thing, is like, you can't force yourself to be doing these things to make yourself feel good. You just have to do whatever it is that makes you feel good in that moment. So sometimes you don't have time to sit down and meditate, but you do have time to breathe, because we're always breathing and you have time to do that. So if anything, slow down and breathe. The third thing is to actually get out of your head and into your body and move around. Do something physical, and preferably it's something physical that you love. That can be getting up and going for a workout. That can be getting up and playing with your pet. That can be whatever it is. Get out of your head and get into your body and move around. You'll find sometimes when we're in our head so much and we're overthinking and we're going through this process and maybe you're feeling anxious or depressed or whatever it is, take a step, remove yourself from the situation, say, okay, I give myself permission to come back to this at a later time, but for now, I'm going to refocus, shift my energy somewhere else, and get out of your head and into your body. So move around, do something, I don't know, put a song on in your living room and dance. Like, I like to do that all the time, and just by myself at home, whatever. Or go hang out with friends. Go do something that brings you joy, feeds your soul, makes you happy. Always be feeding your soul. I love, that feels good thinking about that. Do whatever it is that you love. Move around, get out of your head and into your body. The fourth thing is to actually spend some time in solitude. So this, for me, is so important because it allows me to actually take a step back from all the chaos or whatever is going on and just focus, shift my energy back to what is going on, tell myself the truth, tell myself what is actually going on, and just be by myself to basically all right, let's regroup these thoughts. Let's see what's going on. Let's get a new game plan. Or even just to spend time in solitude, just to relax and to be by yourself, or read a book or watch a video, watch a movie, do something that you're spending time alone and reconnecting with yourself. Because the more time that you do spend in that solitude, the more that you're going to be able to connect with those gut feelings, with that intuition, with that inner voice that is going to tell you what it is that you need, what it is that you desire, your soul. I really love spending time alone because, first of all, I live in New York City and there's so much chaos and stuff and everything that's out there, but that doesn't take away from the fact I love living in New York. I love being here, but it is chaotic. There's a ton of people, so I love coming back home into my space and just being by myself, being able to breathe, being able to relax, and having that space and time. Whatever it is, wherever your happy place is, whatever it is, try to find that time. Try to be in solitude, to have that alone time. It's so restorative and feels so good because it allows you to really quiet the mind and get in touch with yourself and whatever it is that you need. I also really like this because for me, I find that some of my best ideas and inspirations come when I'm alone and come from being silent and just allowing these things to flow through, allowing these things while I'm in this flow, in my alignment, for these energies and these ideas and these feelings to just pop into my awareness. So I really like to pay attention to that. In fact, I have been contemplating what my first video for this new channel should be, and I had an idea for another one and was really thinking it's gonna be this, and I was trying. I even sat down to film it yesterday, and it was funny because I sat down and it's just the words wouldn't come out. It was it wasn't happening. And so I allowed myself to take a step away and say, all right, let me just go do something else and I'll figure it out. It will come to me. And then for some reason, all of my things start to come into my awareness when I'm in my bathroom, whether that's just getting ready or brushing my teeth or shower, whatever. When I'm in my bathroom is when I get the best ideas. Does that happen to anyone else? I can't be alone on that. But I was in my bathroom last night, and all of a sudden I instantly shifted back to the moment when I was in that hotel room in Latvia, having that breakdown and having that light bulb moment. And it was this voice inside that was just clear as day telling me that is what you're going to talk about. That is what you need to do your video on. And it was yeah, of course. It made so much sense. So for me, having that solitude, having that alone time allows me to get into that flow state so that these ideas start to come to me. So that's why I really like that. I like having that solitude. It's great. So I recommend, if you can, try to have that solitude daily, preferably, but if you can't make that happen, at least weekly. And the last thing to get into alignment with yourself is gratitude. Gratitude is so important. Gratitude is so important for so many reasons. Not only does it put you into alignment with your higher self, but it puts you into this state that you're telling the universe you are grateful for whatever it is that you're receiving. And so what it does is, again, it opens you up to receive more of whatever you can be grateful for. So the more you are grateful for what you have, the more you're going to have what you're grateful for. So continue to practice gratitude in every single moment. There's so much we have to be grateful for. The fact that we're breathing, the fact that there's blood pumping through our veins, the fact that you have a roof over your head. There's so many things to be grateful for that we're taking for granted every single day. So always remember to have gratitude for everything, for every single thing that comes into your life. Everything. Have gratitude. If you want more money in your life, be grateful for the money that you do have, the money that you are receiving, any money that comes along your way. The more you're grateful for it, the more you're allowing law of attraction to continue to bring you that abundance, bring you more of whatever it is that you want to be grateful for. So have gratitude for everything. The more you have gratitude, the more you're going to continue to raise your vibration. So for me, that is a big thing. If ever I'm feeling like down or I'm feeling low, the first thing that I do, breathe, slow down, and then gratitude. See whatever it is that's going on and express gratitude for it. It allows you to release any resistance that you have, and again, brings in that abundance, brings in the flow. So always practice gratitude. Anytime that you're starting to feel down, anytime that you're starting to feel any kind of lack, shift it and put gratitude. It immediately puts you into alignment with your higher self. If this video sparked your interest and you do want more tips on how you can get into alignment with yourself and really start delving into the self-care, I actually created a free 30-day challenge that you can get right down below in the description box. I'll put a link to it. It's a free 30-day challenge to self-care, and it will also come with 1 week free of my 30-day mindset mastery book that you can get. Also, I'll put that in the link down below. It's basically the exact steps that I took in order to get into the mindset that I have. It's the exact framework that I went from getting rid of any anxiety and depression, sadness, all of that stuff, and put me in a much better space, put me into alignment with myself, gave me a better outlook on life, everything. So I'll put all of that into the description down below. And if you found this video helpful, please feel free to like, share it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, because there's going to be plenty more content like this coming out. Thank you so much for watching, and go out there and create a life that you love living every single day.